guys, it's Masai. I'm back with another video. This video is going to be me looking at my old races from high school, just my reaction towards them. So thank you guys. If you're here, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you can join my YouTube family, like my YouTube channel and just whatever. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so this first video is me when I was 9 years old in the Bantam girls. Bantam, if you like have ran club track, you know it's like sub-bantam, bantam, midget, youth, something like that. So this is when I was 9 years old. I went to California, Sacramento, California to compete in the 400 meter. My dad was my coach at the time. And yeah, so let's get started with this video. Dang, this is when we were starting up, like, no blocks, nothing.
Paul, Birmingham, Copeland, Russell, Rodriguez, White, Sams.
Okay, I'm already breaking the stagger.
As they come around.
I was so small.
And early on, it looks like Russell, small athlete out there, making up the stagger already in lane 4. Again, coming in with the #1 time of 104.97.
I was always the smallest. Like, look at how little I was. I was in lane 4.
Looks like she has the top time in the Bantam girls division. And you see her right there in lane 4.
I was so little. I want to go back in time.
Again, that's Russell unattached. You see her going to come off the turn, enter the home stretch. That looks like Copeland from Team
Good
Bliss.
form. My dad was getting me right. That's when we use like kinetic bands. Kinetic bands are like
Russell
amazing.
Unattached. 104.97. We'll see at that time. She's going to be better
that
at that
finish.
time today. And actually, she was by herself, but actually out there, right outside her time, 105.75 on the finish. Now 105.72 for Russell. Copeland in at 10.
Okay, so that race. That wasn't the final. In the final of the USATF like Junior Olympics, I had finished 3rd and I ran 103. So that was a big PR for me at 9 years old, running 103. And my father was my coach. This next race is me when I first started hurdling. I think this is my sophomore year, because I started hurdling sophomore year. See, like, my hurdling is weird because I started freshman year and then I stopped sophomore year and then I ran all through it junior and senior year. So this is going to be my 3rd consecutive year doing the long hurdles. So this race is me doing the 300 hurdles and I ran 44. I was Maryland #1, and I can't tell what lane I'm in, but I'm like with those red spikes on in the hallway. First hurdle. Okay. I still kind of hurdle the same. It's just I fixed a lot of technique and got very, like, way more faster in between the hurdle. Ooh, that stutter. The key to hurdling good, or to be an efficient hurdler, is to not stutter. Ooh, I was tired. And this next race is me actually running at Kentucky last year, competing in the 200 meter dash. So let's see how this went.
And lane 6 is Vivette Green, US number 17 from in there.
So I'm in lane 4.
All right.
I couldn't really see my start, but I look good so far. See, the thing on me, I just gotta learn to stop swinging my shoulders. I just need to learn how to just keep it straight up and down.
Ooh, with lane 3 creeping up a little bit there. Leah Phillips.
That was my
It's gonna be
teammate.
Phillips and Russell there. 1, 2.
But I got it.
Yep, 4. Masai, Russell.
Not fast at
Leah
all, but-
Phillips in second.
Not fast, but 200 is not my race. Just getting some speed work in. And this race was last year when I had set a state record when I started to become better in the hurdles.
Boys, we got Masai Russell, the senior, last week out fast. See if she can top what she. Natasha Ballard, we saw her earlier win her finals
I
for the
think I'm
100
gonna need
hurdles.
like lane 5
They got
or 4 or 5.
Evans and 5 from West Side, and Deja Tinsley from
Okay,
DeValle.
that first hurdle was
Look at
definitely
Russell,
better.
she is out fast.
Yeah, this is definitely
See
a
if
better
she can
race.
top what she did last week at Arcadia, that 41.28. A little extra motivation here in the home crowd.
That arm. I just gotta
Girls,
learn how to
support
keep my
love.
arms intact when I'm hurdling.
Here we
and
go, Masai
that'll
Russell.
make the time go down way more.
Tearing it up. Masai Russell. Coming down the stretch.
Oh,
She's
slow
at
down a little
35,
bit.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Did she just break 41? Let's see that time. 40.70.
So this race at the Virginia Showcase, when I had won the 55 hurdles and set a new state record, and a new US #1 time, this is my favorite race of one. Like, this is probably one of my favorite races of all time, because this was a moment that I had just found out that supposedly no one on my team liked me, and I was just pretty much alone in this situation. So yeah, I was going through a lot, and I started to even doubt myself. And so when I won this race and I came across that line with a new state record, a new PR, a new US #1, it was just like a barrier lifted off my shoulder. Like, no one can stop me now. You know what I mean? Because people think that they can say anything, do anything to affect you. So like, when people talk about you and try to tear you down and bring you down, you have to overcome from that and do what you know you can do. So this showed, and they were hating even more. So people are gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. So this race really showed me that I am unstoppable, and I'm mentally strong because I didn't let them overcome what I knew I could do. So let's watch this,
From yesterday,
because like, this is my favorite race ever.
watching
I was
Shadeja
so
in
happy.
lane 4 and Taylor Grimes.
I'm right here in
lane
lane
5.
6.
Top 2 seeds, both under 8 yesterday, both under 8 on the season. 789 is US #1 right now.
And they weren't even thinking about me in this race.
Ballard from Western Branch in 4, Grimes in 5. Ballard with the slight edge, but now Grimes looks like on their outside. That was close. That was Masai Russell of Bullis on the outside, who may have taken it. And she does. Wow, 784. Weren't even talking about Masai Russell.
See, weren't even
She was
talking about me.
#1 for the Bullis hurdler. First shot fired by Bullis today. There's going to be many, many big performances at the Bullis School.
An unbelievable race. Started out a little bit slower, but came on so strong in the second half of that race. Last
That is one of my favorite races of all time. And even when the doubters and the people who are pronouncing the races and things like that, like, track is a sport that anyone can pop out on any day, whenever, whoever. So you just always gotta be ready. video is to say that it's not about where you start, it's about how much you grow in the process, how hard you work, and where you end up. As a freshman and sophomore, I didn't begin to get discouraged because I knew my time was running fast. I just knew I had to continue listening to my coach, listen and trust the plan, and my outcomes began to show as I became a junior and senior. So it's okay if you're not running super fast, especially if it's super early in the season and if you're still also so young. Like, I'm not here to tell you about yourself, but it's just what worked for me. Because I know when I was a freshman and sophomore, I wasn't running the times that I was when I'm a junior and senior, because I patiently waited, trusted the process, listened to my coach, and listened to my parents, my family, and the people who I know got me and aren't gonna lie to me. So I also want to say, don't let anyone take anything that's yours and that you know that you worked hard for. People are gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. So just stick to yourself. Overall, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already liked this video, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can get me to 2,000 subscribers. Also, we have a meet tomorrow, so I will be recording that. And I just thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this journey. I'm just trying to get a lot of content to you guys about my life, and because I know you guys really like to see what I do. So just thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed.